What's going on, my friends? I am Rolando the Board Dad, and welcome back to another solo playthrough. Today I'm going to be playing Kohaku, which is a really nice game published by 25th Century, designed by Dany Devine. It plays 1 to 4 players, about 30 to 45 minutes, although the solo game I don't think will take 30 minutes. This is a really nice tile laying, tile drafting game about koi fish and ponds and everything that goes along with it. So let's get started. This is going to be the area where I place my personal pond, and then this is the board where we're going to draft fish and we're going to draft features that go in the pond. So the first thing we have to do is we have to fill the board. So we're going to draw a fish, and then we're going to draw a feature. This is the fish stack, and the feature stack I divided into 2 just because it's pretty large. So we're going to alternate here between feature and fish, and the board has on it, it's printed what you have to put down, so we just follow that. So a fish goes here, a feature goes here. Sorry, I cannot have an upside down fish, and because that's just going to drive me nuts. Although I'll probably end up having a couple throughout this playthrough. Okay, so this will be the board we're going to draft tiles from. These little fish meeples here will be used for scoring in the end, and we'll see how that works. And this is my little cheat sheet here, so I can refer to it during the game. Okay, so the idea behind this game is you're going to create your own personal koi pond, and there'll be different scoring conditions based on how you arrange the features and the koi. For example, let's just look at a couple of features here. This feature tile here tells me that I will score 2 points for every koi that's in the same row or column as this tile, every koi that's the same color as those butterflies. So in that case, yellow koi. So every yellow koi in the same row or column as that will score me 2 points. So the koi by themselves don't score you points. You have to have a feature that will score you points for those fish. This one here, for example, is a double flower tile. This one will score me points for 2 points for every koi that has yellow. So it doesn't have to be a completely yellow koi. It could be a dual color koi, like this one here, for example. This one will score me because it has yellow. So 2 points for every koi that has yellow or black that surrounds this tile out here on my pond. And by surround, I mean orthogonally, not diagonally. It will also score me 3 points for every yellow and black koi. Now in that case, the one koi does have to have both colors. So I'll explain the rest of the features as I choose them. That way we can get started. The game ends once this tile of koi is depleted. So once I cannot refill the board anymore, the game will end. And in the solo game, we're actually playing against 3 opponents. And I'll explain how that works as we move along. The way this works is on my turn, I am going to choose 2 tiles from this board, a koi and a feature. And they have to be next to each other, orthogonally next to each other. And then I place them in my pond. The first 2 that I choose have to be next to each other, but everything else after that does not have to be placed next to each other. So let's go ahead and get started here. I am going to go ahead and choose this yellow flower and then this yellow koi, because this flower means that I get 2 points for every koi that has yellow that surrounds it on all 4 sides. And if I can surround this tile with 4 of them, I'm going to score 12 points in the end. So this is a pretty good way to start out my pond, and I'm just going to put it here so I can have a little more space. And then when I refill the board after my turn, in this case, I got the 2 from the center, but there's a way to refill because you always want to refill the center after your turn. So I go ahead and grab another koi, and I grab a feature, and I put it here. Now is the AI's turn. And the way this works is I will draw a koi from the stack here, and now the AI would take all koi on the pawn board that match this one. In this case, there is none because this is just a single color, a yellow koi, and there isn't any. So the AI will still take this and put it in their stack. And I'm going to go ahead and just put it right here. So because they didn't take a koi, we draw a feature. And we do the same thing. We check to see if there is a single flower of any color out on the board. And unfortunately, there's 3 of them. So the AI would take all 3 of these, including this one, and they will put it in their stack as well. And I'm going to keep the features and the koi in a separate stack, just to kind of keep track of things. And I'll just put them, let's see, so you guys can see them. I'll just put them like that. Okay, and then when we refill after the AI, then we just refill from top to bottom, left to right. So there's a feature, another feature, and another one. Okay, so now it's my turn again. So let me see here. I think it'd be in my best interest to take more yellow, right? So let's see, this one might be a good one. This combination here. Again, I have to take 2 tiles that are next to each other. So if I take this, I could put this here, which will help me complete that. And then I could start a new one here on this side to try to surround this tile with some yellow or some black fish. Okay, so now after my turn, it refills differently. I have to push whatever's in the center 2 spots. I have to push them out to the edges. So this goes here, and then this goes here. And now I refill the board. All right. Okay, so now it's the AI's turn. So let's go ahead and reveal a tile. I'll do it over here. All right, so now the bot here is going to look for this type of koi. Again, there isn't any yellow and white, so this goes here to this stack. So we're going to look for a feature, hopefully not a flower. Okay, it's not, it's the statues. So it's going to take that statue and it's going to put it here on its feature stack. Okay, then we refill the board again. And again, it's my turn. So let's see what I am going to take. There's still a lot of yellow out here. So you know what? This combo might be good. Now the bot or the AI scores a lot of points for these single color koi. They're rare, and also they have a coin on the bottom right corner which scores even more points. So it's in my best interest to take this off the board, and then I'm going to put it right here so that I can hopefully surround this with another yellow one soon. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it right here because, again, this is going to score me 2 points for every yellow or every koi that has yellow in this row or in this column as I build out my pond. So that's a good move right there. Okay, so we're going to refill the board. Again, it's after my turn, so I have to push the center out to the edges, and then I refill with a koi and a feature. A lot of flowers out there. And now it's the AI's turn, so we're going to reveal this, and it's a red and black koi. There's none out there, so we go ahead and reveal a feature, and it is a turtle. There are 2 turtles out here. So the AI is going to take those turtles. It goes in their stack, and we refill. See, it's a pretty quick moving game. It's just a matter of making the right choices that will hopefully score you enough points to beat these three amigos here. Okay, so I think I'm going to take this one because it gives me another yellow koi, and then I can start building out some red or some red and white, which are out here. Although I'd love to take this white one, because if the bot takes that, all right, well, I'm going to hope that it doesn't, and then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to place it right here, so I can, you know, get my 12 points from that one flower in the middle. And then that koi has red, so maybe I can put this over here. Ideally, it would have been white and red. Actually, there's a white and red there, but no, I'll just let it be. Okay, so then, again, this tile will score me 2 points for each koi that surrounds it that has white or red, or it will score me 3 points for each koi that surrounds it that has white and red. So that's how that one scores. Okay, so then this gets pushed out here, and then we're going to refill the board. All right, and now I'm hoping that you know, no red or white kois come out here, because again, the AI really likes grabbing these because it scores a lot of points. Let's see what we get. What did I say? What did I say? It's a white one. Okay, so it's going to take that one. Now, because it found a koi, it's not going to take a feature. Okay, so we simply just refill the board, and that's it. So the AI will always look for a koi matching the one that we draw. If it finds it, that's it. If it doesn't, it looks for a feature. And then if it doesn't find it, you know, it just stays with those single tiles that we drew. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now it's my turn. I think I want to take, there's a white and red here. That might be the way to go, maybe. But there's also this black one. What to do. Okay, I'm going to take this one just because it's a solid color. And again, this is going to score me a lot more points. And I think I'm going to take this one, which will score me for kois with yellow. So I'm going to place this up here so I can take advantage of the red scoring. And then you know what? I'm going to drop this right here so that I can get, or you know what? I'm going to drop it right here, because then I've already got 2 kois with yellow around here, and then maybe I could fill some more here and start scoring those butterflies at the end. All right, so now I just refill the center. There we go. And let's draw one more tile here. I tell you, I don't know how the bot does it, but it knows. I know it knows, because look at this. Now it's going to take this black koi. And the more of these you know, single color koi it takes, the harder it is going to be to beat the so this is the easy bot, medium, and hard. And you'll see at the end. You'll see what I mean. All right, so we're going to refill that. And now it is my turn again. There's white and red here. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take these 2, because I can put this here, which will score me 3 points. And then I could start here. I could put this flower here. And I'm already halfway to 12 points around that tile. Okay, so again, it's after my turn, so we have to clear that middle area. And let's see what the the AI is going to take this time? It's going to take this yellow and black koi, and there it is there on the board. So it's going to take it, put it here, and that's the AI's turn. See, nice and simple. Okay, it's going to refill there. And now it is back to me. Okay, so there's a red and white here. And I think I'm going to take that along with this one, because then I can put this red and white there. And I can probably put this here. I'm not sure if that's the right move, but that way I can try and surround that flower. Okay, so we move this out of the middle and we refill the middle. There's another solid color koi. Let's see what the AI does. It's going to take the all black koi. There's nothing there. So it'll go to its stack. So it's going to look for a feature instead, and it's going to take statues. There are no statues out on the board. So that was actually a pretty good turn for me, for the AI to have, because it's not going to score a whole lot there. Now it's back to me, and let's see what I'm going to do. Now this one's interesting because this means I will score a point for every baby koi that surrounds this tile. And the baby koi, you see these large kois here, also have some babies. Some of the tiles have babies. So if I can surround this tile with those, I get a point for each baby. Do I want to do that though, is the question. I do have this here with black I need to surround. I need to surround this with white. So you know what? I think I will take this one and this one. And I will put this here to help me score there. And then I will put this here with the babies, because look at all these babies that are around here. So that'll score me a nice chunk of points there. All right. So then I will move this out here, draw more. And I'm telling you, if I draw the AI tile now and it's either white or red, I don't know. I don't know. There's some intelligence. There's some force here behind this this AI. All right, let's see. It's yellow. Okay, there's not. Okay, there's no yellow koi. That's great. That goes there. And then we're going to look for a feature. This one is looking for frogs, and there are no frogs. So that is another excellent turn, because it does not, the AI doesn't take a lot of tiles. So now it is back to me. I would really like to take that red one out of there. And I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take this red. Now, do I take this or do I take the babies? I think I'm going to take the flowers, because I don't know, the flowers come out a lot too for the bot to take. So I think I'm just going to jump on it and take it. All right, so then I'm trying to surround this one with red, so that's a good spot for it. And then why not, we will put this here. Because again, I am already surrounding it with 2 red kois. And if I can put, a couple here, and then hopefully this one has babies, I'll be in good shape. All right, we'll refill the board. And I've been calling it AI and bot, but in the rule book, it's actually rivals. So you're playing against 3 rivals. So I'm going to try to call it that from now on. Hopefully I can stay consistent. All right, so here we go. Let's see what the rival will take. It's going to look for yellow and black. There are no yellow and blacks. So it's going to look for a feature. What I tell you? What did I tell you? It's looking for double flowers. I just took one off the board, but there is one remaining, so it is going to take that. Oh boy. Okay, then we're going to refill here. And it's back to me. Okay. I'm going to have to do something here because the rivals are going to be scoring a lot of points. This one has red and it has babies. Oh, there's another yellow butterfly. I could score some more points if I, add it onto this. I think I'm going to do that. So I will take this and this. I will put this one up here so I can, score more babies, and then hopefully I can complete that in on my next turn here. And then I'm going to put this yellow butterfly right there. So this essentially becomes 4 points for each of these koi here in this row. Yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm starting to run out of room up here, so if hopefully I can see if that happens, then I'll push the pawn down. All right, so then this goes here, this goes here. We're going to refill the board, and now let's see what the rival will look for. It's going to look for solid red koi. There are none, so it's going to go in this stack, and it's now going to look for single flowers. Man, look at that, it's cleaning up. Again, the color doesn't matter, it just has to be a single flower. So it's gonna pick up all of these off the board. And that, my friends, is not a good thing. So even if I don't win this, which I don't think I will, hopefully it gives you an idea of how the game plays solo and how the experience is. The multiplayer game is very, very similar. In fact, it's exactly the way your turn carries out. Every player is going to do that. And you also take out a few tiles. I think it's like 7 tiles you take out from the... well, actually, it depends on the number of players. In a 2-player game, you take out 7 tiles from the stack of koi there, plus some that are marked for the 3 and the 4-player game. All right, let's keep going. Okay. I feel like my pawn needs some turtles. There are no turtles. But is that the right move? The turtles give you just a flat 5 points for each turtle. So is that the way to go? Or should I go for these this white koi over here? So I can do this. If only there was a white and yellow, I could put it here, and then I would score for that yellow. Why not? Let's get a turtle, okay? So let's just put this koi there, and then we'll take this turtle, and we'll put it right there. Okay. That way we can score some turtles, and you can see how it works at the end. So I'm not playing this game for me. I'm playing this game for you. All right. Okay. So now the stack is getting low, so this game is not going to last much longer. All right, it's going to look for yellow and red, and here is a yellow and red. So that goes there, and that's it. So we're going to refill. There we go. Okay, what haven't we seen? What haven't we seen? Okay, here's the frog. I don't have a frog on my pond either. The frog will score 1 point for every dragonfly that surrounds it. So it's kind of like the babies, but the frog scores for dragonflies. And some koi tiles do have dragonflies on them. Let me see what I want to do here. I still need one more here to complete surrounding that with red. I also need one up here. So you know what? Why don't I take, let's do the frog, okay? So I'm gonna take the frog, and I'm gonna take this one that has black and red, and it has some dragonflies. So I'm gonna put the koi right there, and then I will put the frog right here because there's some dragonflies around there. So now we're gonna move this out here, bring in another koi, another feature. Now we're going to draw for the rival. So let's see what the rival wants. It wants black, solid black. There isn't any. Okay, and so it's going to look for a feature. It's going to look for statues. There are no statues. So that's that. Okay, so the, the pawn stays as it is. Now it is my turn, and what do I want to do? I think I want to go for that white one, but, oh yeah, it'll fit right here actually. I was kind of waiting for a koi with yellow, but at this point, I'm not gonna risk it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll take this white one and this rocks. I call it babies, but it's actually rocks. So rocks that score for babies. So this here is going to help me complete this scoring, and then the rocks are going to score for these koi here that surround it that have babies. Okay, so let's refill the board. There we go. And now let's see what the rival wants. It is looking for solid white. There are no solid white. So let's see if it finds a feature, and it's looking for frogs. Ha! I took the frog. So it finds nothing. Okay, so that's good because that means the board stays as it is, and I have a little more time to add to my pond here. Let's see what I want to do. I kind of left this part of it here hanging. Oh, yellow. Okay. Okay. What am I going to do here? I think I want to take this yellow. And maybe another turtle. Oh, I hope this is the right move. Okay, I'm going to put that here because this will give me more points here, and I also get points for the yellow being on the same row as that butterfly. A turtle, this one looks lonely up here, so I'm going to put another turtle right there. Okay, we're going to clean up the board here, refill it. Solid yellow. Okay, let's see what the AI wants. Sorry, the rival. What the rival wants. It wants white and red. So there is one on the board. It's going to take it. Man, look at all this. Doesn't look good. And unfortunately, it also depletes the stack when I refill it. So that means that this will probably be my last turn. Not probably, it is going to be my last turn. So I better make it a good one. Okay, so because of that, I definitely want this yellow so I can complete this. Can I do something with the rocks? The red butterflies aren't going to benefit me too much. This yellow flower, maybe I could put it there. Okay, come on, make a decision. All right, so I'm going to take this, and why not? I'll take the rocks. Okay, so this will complete that. And then maybe I'll put the rocks up here. I don't know. Okay, so now this goes out here. This goes there, that goes there. And actually, that's it. The AI doesn't get a turn because there are no tiles here to draw. I think that's right. If it's not, please correct me. I don't think it draws anymore. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. So this is my final koi pond. Pretty neat, huh? Now it looks nice, but let's see how much it scores. All right, so we're gonna do scoring now, and the way scoring works is we pretty much move all this out of the way. Take all of this off because the koi pond board is also the scoring board. So this is going to be fun. All right, so let's score mine first. And I use this white marker here. All right, so what we do to score is we go from left to right, top to bottom. And the first thing we've got here, the first feature we're going to score is these rocks. So 1 point for every baby koi that surrounds it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to score me 6 points. Okay, moving on, we have this tile here, and that is going to score 2 points for every koi that has red or black, or 3 for each koi that has red and black. Now I don't have any of those, so I'm going to score 2, 4, 6. 6 more points, so that brings me up to 12. Okay, this turtle gives me 5 points, 17. Here's another rocks, so I'm going to score for babies that surround this tile. Again, not diagonally, just orthogonally. Okay, so that's going to score me 3, because there's 3 babies here, 6, 8, 10. Bringing me up to 27. We keep going. This one will score me 2 points for, actually score me 12 points, because I have 4 kois with red surrounding it. So that's 12. That brings me up to 39. Another 5 for the turtle. That's 44. I'm going to score 12 points here as well, because there's a white koi on all 4 sides. So 44 plus 12 is 56. This one here will score me 2 points for koi with white and red, and 3 points for koi with white and red. So these 2 will score me 3 points each. That's 6. And then these 2 will be 2 points each. So that's 8 and 10. So it brings me up to 66. Good old froggy here, 1 point for each dragonfly that surrounds it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brings me up to 71. Another rock, so more babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That's 78. All right, here are the butterflies. So 2 points for koi with yellow in the same row or column. So I have 2 butterflies here. So let's just score them at the same time. So it'll be 4 for each yellow koi in this row. So it'll be 4 and 8. So 78 plus 8 is 86. And then this one will score here because it's in the same column. So 2 more points. I'm up to 88. All right, this one will score me 12 points. So that brings me up to 100. This one, unfortunately, I couldn't build it out anymore, so it's only going to score me 2 points. So that's 102. It's not a bad score. And this will score me 12 points. So I am up to 114. Again, 12 because it's surrounded on all 4 sides with yellow koi. And then the last thing is to score 1 point for each solid color koi, because they all have this little coin in the corner. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. So that brings me up to 119. Okay. So now let's score the AI, and I'm just going to bring out the rule book here just to make sure I score it correctly. Okay. So the AI or the rivals, sorry. First we score the easy rival. And what we're going to do to score the easy rival, which is this one here, is we're going to look at our stack here, and they score 3 points per koi tile and 2 points per feature. So let's see what the damage is. That's why I separated them when I was picking them out. Okay, so here's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. So 19 times 3 is 57. Correct me if I'm wrong. 19 times 3, 57, yeah. And then 1 point for each feature. Sorry, 2 points for each feature tile. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 as well. So that is 38. 38. So 57 plus 38 is, do the math. You ever use like your nose and your forehead to count? So 57 plus 38 is 95, I believe, right? 57, 38, 95. Okay. If you heard any barking noises, it was probably my dog, or as Redford calls it, my rat. Okay, so that's the score for the easy AI. So far I've beat it, 95, and I have 119. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because now we score the medium rival, and the score for the medium rival starts where we left off with the easy rival. So they're going to start with 95 points, and then we're going to add 1 point for each feature tile that the rival collected. So again, we count just the feature tiles, which I'm pretty sure it was 19, but let's do it again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, okay? So we add 19 to 95. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. So I also beat the medium rival. That's not bad. I didn't think I was going to. Now the hard rival starts to score from this point forward, from where the medium rival left off. And this is where you usually get slaughtered, right? So you're going to add 1 point for every solid colored koi and 1 point for every single flower feature. So we got to go through this stack and then just take out the solid color koi, which again are the ones with the coin in the corner. And there we go. And then we're going to, I can already tell I lost. At least, I lost to the hard one. And then 1 point for every single flower feature. So we're going to go ahead and take those out. So as you see when you're playing, you kind of want to grab these off the board when you see them, the single flowers and the solid colored koi, because in the end, those are the ones that are going to hurt you the most. Okay, so 1 point for each of these. So let's just put them together and see what the damage is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So the hard rival will score 14 plus 18 is 32. 32. There we go. Yeah. All right, so final score. The hard rival wins at 132 in first place. I came in second with 119. The medium rival, 114. And the easy rival, 95. So not too bad. I thought I was gonna end up in, in last place. So that is Kohaku. Let's take a look at my beautiful pawn here one more time. There you go. So again, Kohaku, 25th Century Games. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. This game just got its second edition released March 25th. So it's available now, which it wasn't for a long time. And I've been wanting to try it for a long time. I'm glad I got a chance to. So thanks to 25th Century for sending me this game. Hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough. And that's it. We'll see you in the next one.